Hello, my name is Kenda, and I don't know about you, but I absolutely adore reading, since I have spent my whole life reading. It should come as no surprise that English literature is my favorite subject, and that I intend to specialize in literature in college. Since none of my friends are particularly interested in literature, it can occasionally seem a little lonely since I feel like the only one who cares about books is our English teacher, Miss Carlisle. We probably won't communicate much going forward, other than the occasional email, because she just started maternity leave. I was really anxious about our new instructor on the first day of the new term. Since Mr. Smith is so rigorous and always chooses the worst novels for his classes to read, I was hoping it wouldn't be him. I spotted our new teacher as soon as I entered the classroom. Well, it certainly appeared to be my lucky day. He wasn't totally my dad's age, but he had a cool, slightly untidy appearance with a mop of messy hair and a lot of beard. He grinned at me as I took my seat, and if I remember correctly, his eyes kind of lingered. After blushing, I took my box out of my bag. After introducing himself as Mr. Jan, each of us was required to introduce ourselves and list our top three favorite authors. He claimed that his favorites were precisely the same as mine, and I couldn't believe it. He praised me for having good taste and promised to bring other books in for me that he thought I might enjoy. I felt like I was floating as I left the class, and I couldn't quit thinking about him for the rest of the day. He waved to me as he got into his car after school and said, "See you tomorrow, Kinda." My heart was pounding as I cycled home, and that night I couldn't stop thinking about him. I was very excited about our upcoming class. I arrived at his class the following day to find a stack of books on my desk. I hope you appreciate this as much as I did. He had written within a note, and he had even attached a smiley face, or was it a winky face, to the note. When I was done reading them, I put a letter inside that said, "Thank you so much." I debated adding a here, but ultimately opted against it. For the following month, we continued in this manner. He always left me a note inside, and in some of them, he had even left me short notes with his thoughts on the page. I had initially assumed he was doing this to support me and increase my knowledge of great authors, but I later began to wonder whether he might appreciate me more than simply as his pupil. During one lunch, I noticed him glancing my way through the dining room doors. He must have been fixated on me for at least 5 minutes. I wished to learn more about him before Miss Carlisle returned. Nearing the end of the semester, Mr. John wasn't sure if he had still be filling in for her the next year. The idea of not being able to see him every day made my heart ache. I made the decision that I had to act. The very last day of the term was the following day. So I put on a brave face and went to his office before the class. When I opened the door after knocking, I could see he was feeling a little down. Since it was also his last day with me, he must have been feeling sad. He instructed me to sit down, and as I did, I noticed a framed image of a young girl on his desk. She reminded me of myself. That was incredible. When he caught me examining it, I inquired about the woman. He continued by saying that his daughter had tragically lost away from cancer 2 years ago. He claimed that they had relocated to the city in an effort to start over and move past the recent tragic years. Then, while crying, he stated that I remind him a lot of his daughter, and that she shared my passion for literature. He said that it made him pleased to be able to share some of his favorite books with me, since he would have wanted to have done that with his daughter. I wasn't sure how to respond to him. I felt so stupid. Here I was about to declare my love to a man that had lost his daughter, and I had gotten all the signals wrong. He apparently didn't want me to be his lover. I told him I'm so sorry for your loss. And then I said I needed to go or it would be late for class. He looked a bit confused and asked why I had come to see him. I just said it was some questions about the exam and that I just asked him in class. I quickly left feeling humiliated. What had I been thinking? Clearly, I had been reading too many romance novels recently. I hurried off to class, tried to forget all about it. Free to share your what did you think of this story. Please feel comments and stories in the comment section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.